The trumpet. A little bit of Monica.
A little bit of trumpet in my life. Dude,
that would be so funny if one of the girls' name was Trumpet this whole time. That was just like an extra girl he added to the song.
A little bit of Monica and then trumpet.
Trumpet. Poor Trumpet's always kind of getting left out of the.
Why'd they call her Trumpet? You think is that for a
loud?
You sure it doesn't have to do with like a sexual thing?
Woodwind instrument.
Because maybe it's because she plays it like a trumpet. Is that
what's that one girl? She just puts the tip of your wiener in her mouth and she puts the tops of her fingers on.
Dude, I loved the pepper mill. At your surrounded show, you guys are talking about the pepper mill. It's so funny, dude. I've never heard that.
Yeah,
it's very funny.
Uh-huh.
Okay, ready?
Brunch pepper, we call it.
Shall we?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Here at Trinkston College, you can learn to be the top of your field in electronics and IT. That's the take they're using for their commercial. The guy that's like,
we didn't have time to edit.
You're gonna learn a lot here with our highly trained teachers. All of our teachers here are highly trained. Tell your parents when you're gonna enroll that all the teachers here are highly trained. Hey guys, welcome to the show.
Dude, they spent all their money on one 20-minute slot.
Yeah.
Instead of getting a 15-second commercial a bunch of different times, we couldn't afford to edit the thing, so it's 20 minutes of that guy stumbling through the script.
I think that
it plays once at 3:00 in the morning.
Do you feel like public access paved the way for like YouTube? In a way, because like the reason why I say that is because I loved local commercials a lot, and of course there's a whole world of local commercials that like we all love and we know and we love, and they're so good. Like
think of one right now.
Yeah, it's the living rooms, dinettes. Yeah. What is it? It's like the
something barn.
It's just like a mini mall.
Yeah. The mini mall.
Yeah, dude, in that music.
Living rooms, bedrooms,
dinettes, kitchen sets.
You can find them at the market. We're talking about flea market, Montgomery. It's just like a mini mall.
So like,
very good.
It's so good. But there's so many of them. But sometimes they weren't good.
Yeah.
And you would love it.
Yeah.
And it was because it was people trying to make something that they saw.
It was like a lot of like lawyers.
Yeah.
And like local businesses.
Yeah. To me, this like college commercial is like very much like someone was like, oh yeah, we could just roll and we'll talk about the college, and like, don't we need a script?
No. Just tell them what we have.
Okay. Well, our teachers are, what were they?
Good.
Well, we said there was a keyword.
Influential.
They were highly trained.
Highly trained teachers, all of them.
They're highly trained.
Yeah, say that.
Yeah. But man,
the first 4 minutes.
So many good. Can you think of any other local commercial stuff?
Not off the top of my head.
There's the one that was let's see. Local commercials. Oh man. Which will always bring me back to the Winnebago Man too.
Winnebago Man?
Which is like
the Muppet guy?
No. Mike, please, you gotta know who the Winnebago Man is.
I don't know what the
So there was this. Oh man. Some of the best stuff we've seen, some of the best stuff we see and love from like the troves of the internet treasure chest. are like things we were never meant to see.
Yes.
Like the audition for the Gooch.
Yes.
And like, you know, things like that. We weren't meant to see them and we love it. And like even like fucking Billy Joel like freaking out on stage. Like he didn't want that.
No, he figured that would be edited out.
Yeah. He figured no one will ever see this outside of who is here.
Yeah.
And it'll be forgotten to time.
Yeah.
But luckily that's not what we are.
If only everyone had a OnlyFans of all the embarrassing shit that they've done.
Oh, absolutely. Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah. You
but,
could pay for somebody else's faults.
Yeah, and there's always going to be an interest in that. Like I love to watch like news fail compilations, like when newscasters fuck up or when something goes wrong on a news
That's always great.
live news.
They're doing so much at all times.
Yeah.
And they're always under such high stress.
Yeah. And it's like the teleprompter's just going and you put your trust in the teleprompter.
Yes. There's how could there possibly be a mistake in the teleprompter?
Right.
No one would ever do that to me.
No. But like, you know, it's just fun when we get to see little morsels of like when people fuck up or like when even like okay like remember what like I'm sure you've shot stuff that will never see the light of day. We were kind of just talking about this. We were talking about like how you do like 1 million pilots and you just like never like, you know,
not me personally. It's a thing that happens.
Right. But you've done a bunch of videos or something for someone else.
Like one episode of something.
Right. And it just never becomes a thing. Do you think that there's like footage of you from that someone is like holding on to because it's funny?
I hope not.
Right.
But maybe, I guess anything is possible through Christ.
I'll take you where I'm taking you, and then we'll see if maybe that makes you kind of like kickstart your thoughts on it a little bit more.
Why? Do you have something that you want me to remember?
No, it's not you, but I do have something that like it kind of I mean, we're not hotheads.
I feel like I don't
Do
know
you
what
feel
we're
like you're
talking about.
like when we're on the set, I know I'm doing a big dance around because I really want you to enjoy what I'm going to share with you.
Okay.
Like, and if you really have never heard this or know what this is, then like this is going to be good.
Yeah.
Because this is a product of something we were never meant to see.
Yeah.
From something that this guy lent his talents to, and then like was kind of a hothead on the set, and was like saying ridiculous shit. And so whoever was like working in the post-production on this team was like, this guy was like, I need to edit together all the times this guy kind of lost his shit on the set.
Yeah.
And then turn it into like a commercial and put that on YouTube.
Oh.
And so what this is a guy doing a Winnebago commercial.
Okay.
Like, you know those videos where they'd go like, this was a really long time ago, but you would go to like a Winnebago dealership. And like this would happen all the time. They did this at all sorts of places. But for instance, you'd go to this Winnebago place and be like, my family's looking for a Winnebago. Like maybe we're going to go on a camping trip or something. And they go like, wonderful. And they fucking like, you know, oil you up and shit. But eventually, sometimes they would give you like a VHS tape. And it would be like, well, here's like, go think about if you want to get this Winnebago, to watch this tape, and then like, you know, maybe come back if you feel like this is something you want to do.
They did this?
Yeah, and the tape would be like this guy going like, let me introduce you to the latest Winnebagos. And it would be like, this features air conditioning and blah, blah, blah. And it would be like...
instead of having somebody walk you around the lot,
well, they would
send you home?
No, they would do that, and they would give you like a thing. They would give you like, almost like, you know how Disneyland would give you like
a keychain with your picture on it?
With a keychain with your picture on it. It's like that, but it moves. You could put it in your VCR. Like Disneyland would do like Walt Disney World Vacation Destination VHS tape.
Okay.
And it would be like, it would show you everything you could do at Walt Disney World. And it was just like a big ad for Walt Disney World. So this essentially was like an ad for like all these Winnebagos so that people would be like, whoa, I want a Winnebago.
Sure.
But this guy was like an insane person and he was like losing his mind on the set and stuff. Does this ring a bell at all?
I feel like it's one of those vaguely familiar.
Yeah.
You've seen bits and pieces of it.
Well then, my friend, let me share with you the majesty and with the audience. And again, if you've heard this, it's still fucking so good every time. The Winnebago Man. Here we go.
The Winnebago Concepts and Engineering Departments have developed a multifunctional bathroom. Privacy, I don't even know what the fuck I'm reading.
I wonder what the fuck the real dialogue is.
What the fuck is this thing?
All of the windshield, for fuck's sake.
Oh, fuck. What the fuck did I say?
That didn't sound for shit, did it?
Trying to give these guys everything they can get. I mean, that's it. Fuck it. You know what the fuck I'm saying? We suppose we open...
Can you pause it for a second? Do you get the impression that this guy's out of his mind?
Just wait.
Okay. Because right now I'm like, this is like guy who's never on camera, unbelievably frustrated.
Yeah, this is like getting your dad to
do
a video.
Yeah.
Do a video, but just wait.
Okay.
Gotta do it again, right now. Oh, fuck. 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 Oh, fuck. Shit. Tony, do me a favor, will you please? Will you do me a kindness?
Leave.
Yeah.
I think I want to be walking in and out if you're going to fuck up and I got to come back.
I don't make any difference to me at this juncture. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Tony. Don't slam the fucking door. No more.
Tony.
No more.
That's a long day, huh? Just sitting there, dude.
Listen, I've got to give a clue here now. I don't want any more bullshit anytime during the day from anyone. That includes me.
Dude.
And that's a great game plan.
I'm going to give you a clue here.
Yeah.
That's how he started that. I don't want any more bullshit. Dude,
it's almost like somebody who's never yelled at anyone.
He's giving it a test drive. Let me give this yelling at people a shot.
Yeah, that's kind of what it's like.
Yeah. He's like, you know what, honey? Today I just let go, and I just
I decided to try to yell at people today.
Dude,
this is like the bowler guy.
Yeah, who are you? I am, dude. But this whole moment here with Tony is a legendary moment because it's just like, you know, him telling them his whole like no more thing, and then he keeps his hand up for like so long. Dude, imagine experiencing that.
I don't make any difference to me at this juncture. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Tony. Don't slam the fucking door. No more.
3, 2, 1. I'm gonna give you a clue. He really thinks about it.
Listen, I've got to give a clue here now. I don't want any more bullshit anytime during the day.
Dude, I love the start of that. I'm gonna little stumble. I'm gonna give a clue here now. I'm gonna give a clue to unlock the chest that doesn't piss me the fuck off for the rest of
Dude, exactly. That's the translation.
Yeah.
That includes me.
No, I don't want any bullshit from anybody else. That includes me.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to do any bullshit.
No.
He's guilty of it.
We're all guilty of it.
Yeah, we're all guilty of bullshit.
Yeah, but
It's
he
going to
doesn't
be
want
very
it.
hot. It's going to be very uncomfortable for everybody. Want anybody yelling? We get anybody yelling around here anymore today, and then the shit is going to hit the fan.
And they fit the needs of
Damn,
a very
that's a
diverse
good clue.
buyer segment. Why can't I remember? I wrote this stuff. Why can't I remember it?
Man, why don't I say it fucking right?
What does the goddamn line say,
This poor
Tony?
guy.
What is the goddamn line? I don't give a shit what the line is.
I fucked up the word rear. I can't even read the
Hold on,
fucking
pause
deals.
it. So this is why people started hiring actors for. If you ever see like Joe Namath when he does like he sells life insurance or whatever, it's because somebody like this is like, I'm not gonna be able to say it.
Right.
We got to get Joe Namath.
Right. Because there's people who like lose their shit and can't do it.
Yeah.
And then there's people who are like absolutely professional, even if they're like having the worst day of their lives. They'll read it like they're the happiest person on the planet.
Right.
Because you can't do this.
No.
But this guy's got a good voice, right?
He has a tremendous voice. He has a radio voice.
I don't want to hear any more bullshit from anyone today.
Tony, I'm gonna give a clue here now.
Dude, later on he goes, do me a kindness.
Fucking jump off a cliff, Tony.
Dude, and then just wait. There's so many good clips in here. Like, just wait till he starts going on about flies.
What the fuck was that?
We got flies all over the fucking place.
Son of a bitch.
Shut up.
Get out of here, you fucking flies. There's a fly over the headlight, Tony. We got flies coming for us. Fuck out of here, you flies. We got 3 flies, 5 flies. And if you will, make sure, we don't have that fly on the left side on the passenger side because we don't have that in frame.
Dude, I wonder if he had like undiagnosed like OCD.
Yeah, potentially.
There's
right?
3 flies on the side. You think you're gonna see that with your 1987 VHS?
To me, dude, exactly.
You think you got 8K
But you know
VHS?
what it is, man? It's kind of like, because you've been in the room when people are like micromanaging
Yes.
things because they're in like a position of power and they're like, I can be micromanaging and everyone just has to listen because I'm like in this position of power. To me, it seems like this is a long fucking day, right? This is a long fucking
Understatement.
day. This guy's not ready for this. This guy is
Also,
not meant to do this.
I'm gonna infer some more, and this could all be wrong, but I don't think it is. He wrote the whole thing.
He did.
He's like directing the thing.
It seems like it.
He's obviously the owner of the dealership.
Something, yeah.
And the dealership maybe not doing great, so they have to use a lot of what they made last year
Right.
and put it into a commercial.
Right, and they have to use like in-company people. Like they can't afford to hire a team.
They have no team to make
there's
the
no
thing.
team.
Because all the money is being spent to put it up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, like this guy that he keeps talking to.
Yeah, Tony.
Tony.
Yeah.
Tony one time
Has
mentioned
a
he has
camera.
a VCR. Not even a camera. Just a VCR. He one time was like, I have a VCR. And they're like, Tony
can shoot
He's
it.
the electronics guy. And he's like, what?
Hold on. When you feel it's right, say, didn't Tony say something about having a VCR at some point?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, I'm the owner of it. I'm this guy.
I'm behind the camera.
Flies here.
Hold on.
don't
Let me
have
do
it.
it. Fucking $150,000 they're asking for this spot. We're going down in flames. The business is going down in flames. My family's going to have to eat shit if we don't make this goddamn commercial. I don't know the first thing about making a commercial.
We really got to get something out there on the air, don't we?
The business depends upon it.
Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute. You said we don't know how to make a commercial?
You don't know the first thing about making a commercial. I'm going to have a clue.
Didn't Tony say he's got a VCR?
Tony could shoot.
Tony can shoot it. Pop the champagne. Yeah. And he's like, and fuck it, I'll do it. I'll just do the thing. I'll do the whole...
It's commercial.
I'll do it.
I've seen 100 commercials.
Yeah, they're like, we gotta get a guy that like is hosting the whole thing. Fuck it, I'll do it.
No.
Oh well, first he goes like,
talk
we
about
gotta get a guy that can host this, and he goes like, absolutely. And he's like, go find out how much that's gonna cost. And someone's like, we get a guy for like $500, $200. Fuck it, I'll do it.
He get the flies off the list.
Dude, he's losing his mind.
Dude, fast forward.
Dude,
there are 3 flies.
Can we make sure that fucking fly's not on the top left windshield? Dude, and you're so right. Dude, no one's gonna see those fucking flies, man. This guy's just
Tony,
losing his mind by the end of the day.
Something about having a
Not even a camera, dude. Like, that guy's perfect. He's perfect for the job.
Because he's just Tony, he keeps walking on and off the set. Like,
Yeah, well, dude, the funniest part is, where are we at 221? When he, like, over here, when he pops his head in to the frame, which I think is the only time you ever see Tony, you can tell he's sick of Tony popping into the frame, and he says something about it.
Fuck! Oh, fuck. Shit! Tony, do me a favor, will you please? Will you? Will you do me a kindness? Leave. Yeah.
Leave. Yeah. He said leave.
leave. Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, I didn't ask to have a VCR. My mother-in-law gave it to me.
And the way he talks to him, Tony, goddammit, is like he's worked with him for years.
Tony. And Tony has fucked up. Tony has backed a Winnebago into something.
Yeah, Tony's like, maybe, what does Tony do? Maybe he's like,
washes the Winnebago.
Yeah, he washes them. In the lot. Tony, god damn it. And
Tony,
of course
you're executive producer, for Christ's sake.
Why can't you do this, Tony? Why aren't you good like I want you to be?
Maybe I take you off the marketing team.
Yeah.
How about that?
You know what, man? Anybody out there would love your job right now. Anybody. I could choose anybody.
Put to anyone walking by, Tony.
Hey, Tony, get that guy. Yeah, that guy can do it, Tony. All right, let's keep listening.
On the passenger side, because we don't have that in frame, but make sure we don't have any flies here. No, we don't have any flies. Here we go.
Get out of here, you goddamn jackass.
Who's he look like?
He kind of looks like, to me,
picture a principal.
He looks like a bald principal with a mustache. Like, not a big mustache, but like...
He looked like my first principal.
For those of you that have seen Lost, there's this bald guy on Lost, and he looks exactly like that. Just give him a mustache.
What's that guy's name?
Terry O'Quinn. He's trying to catch the flies, dude.
I gotta read it again because my mind is just a piece of shit this morning.
A piece of shit.
Fucking make my mind work. Tony, give me a towel for just a minute, please.
I know you know where the towels are, Tony.
I saw you using
that. I'm blinded by that fucking hot light. God damn son of a bitch!
You can really tell he's not okay at that
$500 could have gotten you an actor, a nice actor,
and no stress. Like this guy could have been sitting in a director's chair,
doing anything else,
drinking like Perrier, and going like, perfect.
That's
just
great.
Sure, can we just make sure there's no flies?
And let's get one for safety.
Yeah. And just calmly, he doesn't want flies.
Hold for flies?
Hold for flies.
Hot light. God damn son of a bitch!
Yeah.
What do you mean, I'm gonna fall off the fucking thing? Fuck. Just keep running. Bullshit. I'm gonna slate this fucker. All right, I haven't got time to mark this motherfucker. Here we go again. We can't hear anybody. Nobody can talk to anybody. Well, turn the fucking thing off, you dumbass. I'd like to kick your fucking head in.
Whoa. Man, he's upset.
Meet innovation. Money.
No.
Fuck.
It's not accurate.
What
did he say?
Jesus. Not even funny anymore.
Son of a bitch!
Jesus Christ.
Fuck!
Shit.
Son of a bitch.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
Shit.
Son of a bitch.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, fuck. Shit.
Son of a bitch. Jesus Christ.
Fuck off!
What the hell's the line?
Shit.
What the fuck is it?
Can't remember the goddamn line. The accoutrement that you will need. Accoutrement? What is that shit? I don't know, shit. It's just all gone. I get so goddamn diuretic when I sit here, and my mouth just never stops. Ain't worth it.
Ain't worth it. Ain't worth it.
Shit.
$500.
Ain't fucking worth it.
The Mini Winnie, part of American tradition. And today, on the cutting edge of design and function in a Class C motor home. You believe any of that shit?
Dude, imagine that line right there was about
as good as it gets.
6 to 8 seconds.
Yeah.
How many of those in a 30-second spot?
Yeah, will you even
Think
see?
about
Yeah.
how many mistakes he made and how long the script was.
Yeah.
To fit into like a 30-second commercial.
Yeah, because it was probably like, what? Maybe if there was a script, what would it be? Like 3 pages? Maybe?
Commercials like, yeah, 2
Like-
or 3 pages.
Yeah.
Because
that's
every
like
page
3
is supposed to be
minutes,
like a minute.
and then you knock it down to like a minute. And then if you got to do a 30-second version, you can do that.
Yeah.
But
You can edit on TikTok right in the app.
dude, and you ready for the biggest, tastiest, meatiest morsel about this golden gem?
Yes.
There's a documentary about it.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. And
What's
you
it on?
learn all about that guy.
Have you seen it?
Yeah. It's been a really long time though.
Yeah.
We should do it in VR. We should watch
I would like to see that movie.
Let's do it.
What's it called?
It's called Winnebago
Exit Through
Man,
the Gift
I
Shop.
think.
Oh.
Let me see. Because the video
How-
on YouTube
How
is-
right was I about the business?
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember.
I want to hear that exact story.
But yeah, Winnebago Man came out in 2009.
Nice.
And it follows the internet phenomenon created by a series of 20-year-old outtakes from a Winnebago sales video featuring profane outbursts from a salesperson named Jack Rebney.
See, that gets me worried. 20-year-old outtakes. I definitely have outtakes of thousands of things.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think like all of my like outbursts were like jokes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like
Oh yeah, like you don't have losing your
I've
cool.
never lost my cool on
No,
set ever.
I can't think of a time where
I
have.
think-
dude, this is what's going to be played next to footage of us doing
Losing
that.
our
just not remembering it.
Dynamic banter.
Hey guys, and we're back. Let me tell you something. This Winnebago Man thing, Mike, it's been so long since I've looked into it or like read about it or heard it or anything that now I'm like way back in. And I do remember that the documentary goes into his life a little bit, and it's like really interesting. Like right now he like lives in the middle of nowhere, like in the woods, in like this property that like don't come to my property. Like lots of like warning dogs, like don't fuck with me.
Trying to get away from
Life.
from an embarrassing moment being
I don't
thrust
think it's
into
that. I think he doesn't even care about that. I think he's just like a really eccentric person when it comes down to it. But I would love to watch it with you because that would be really fun to like dig deep into it. And then we could do our Winnebago Man, our whole Winnebago Man episode
Good.
where we dig deep into this thing. But he also showed up to like screenings of the documentary and stuff, and like people could meet him and shit.
They didn't ask him to be there. Just keep showing
They
him.
didn't invite him. He just showed up. All right. Well, listen. We've talked quite a bit about this Winnebago Man, and it was very fun, and I enjoyed it. But now it's time for us to get down to some goddamn business. Do you understand me, Mike?
Yes.
Who's there? Oh. Guys, we want to thank HeadGum. We want to thank all the sponsors. I want to thank you.
Good night.
I want to thank me. I want to thank Mike.
Uh-huh.
And everyone who listens to this fine program. And especially those of you that check out our sponsors, because I'll tell you, that helps quite a bit. This is a nice groove. What do you know about this, Mike? Tell me some info about it.
Neil Ghosh made it, the comedian Neil Ghosh.
We got Neil Ghosh rocking some exclusive tunes for the DB boys. And damn, man, I feel like a woman when I listen to these, and it's sexy.
Yes.
It's a sexy little grind.
I'm coming.
Yeah, man, this music makes me want to fucking come, dude.
Great.
You ever heard a track of music that just makes you want to...
Yes. Bobby Brown's humping around.
I'm coming day and night.
All right, guys, this episode's brought to you by HelloFresh. Ooh, and I'll tell you, hello, wake up. That's me at the door, and you know what I have? Fresh ingredients.
You're at the door in the morning?
I'm at the door. Good morning. Hi. Open up. I got food. If you
Okay.
order HelloFresh, I will hand deliver every single one to your door. And I'll be sick of it and I'll hate it. Just kidding. I can't promise that. But what I can promise is that if you join this HelloFresh food subscription service, you're going to get delicious, pre-portioned, farm-to-table ingredients so that you can make delicious meals in under around 30 minutes. And you can have a great time doing it. You know why? Because you're going to feel like a world-class chef in your own home. Imagine it. Do you ever feel like a stud in your own home?
Yes.
Imagine feeling like a world-class chef and a stud.
I'm doing it now.
Close your eyes.
You're right. That's nice.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
And I'll tell you guys, this new year is a great time to focus on what's important to you. And whether it's saving money by ordering less takeout, I know I can certainly use that as a motivation. Learning to cook, like we were just talking about, or prioritizing your wellness. Well, HelloFresh is here to help with all of those things with endless options to make cooking at home simple and enjoyable. Huh? And HelloFresh is 72% cheaper than a restaurant meal of the same quality, and you can save on average over $65 a month when you order HelloFresh instead of grocery shopping. That's more money to put towards those other 2022 goals of yours, such as roller rinking.
The most common goal of 2022.
Yeah,
Roller
skateboarding.
Good. Good.
If you want to learn how to play the saxophone.
Saxophone. That's what it is.
So guys, let me tell you something. You go to HelloFresh.com/Banter16 and you use that code Banter16. What happens? Well, you're going to get up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. I still don't know what those gifts are, but I like gifts and I like surprises.
Yes.
And if HelloFresh is
I think that's
free,
what they're banking on.
that's what they're banking on. You don't know what it's going to be, and that's pretty tight. So, let me repeat that offer to you guys in case you're hard of hearing or you're not fucking listening. You go to HelloFresh.com/Banter16. Use that code Banter16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. HelloFresh.com/Banter16. HelloFresh. Never getting hungry again. What's up next? Ooh. I'll tell you what's next. Something that's hugging my sweet tight ass right now. I'm talking about MeUndies, baby, and I sport these boys, girls, whatevers every single dang day of my life. I trust my sleeping goits with this company.
Your sleeping goits?
Yeah, my precious goits.
You're gonna have to.
You ever just get a handful of your junk?
Maybe you could draw it.
You ever put your junk into your hands?
Yeah.
I like to call that whole package the goit.
Okay. So goits is multiple.
Yeah, and it's a couple of things at least.
Sure.
But it's a whole package, and I trust MeUndies around my goit.
Yes.
On and around my goits.
That's important.
And what I mean, come on. Trusting a fabric around your most precious jewels, I mean, that's a big deal. And maybe some of you guys don't care. Well, I'll tell you, it's time to care, because MeUndies makes the best underwear I've ever put on my butt.
Oh my God.
And I haven't even mentioned how soft these dang undies, bralettes, loungewears, and more are.
Oh my butt.
They're soft on my butt.
Goits.
Goits. And if MeUndies, it believes that comfort is about more than what's touching your goits. It's about feeling comfortable in your skin. And comfort starts with finding the perfect fit and size for you, which is why MeUndies wear tests on all sizes. GOITS, from extra small to 4XL. For everything they make.
Goit.
They also offer different cuts for different butts.
Goit.
Let me draw you a picture here.
Goit.
Please.
Goit.
Please.
MeUndies wants you to find comfort in your size so the world can be a happier and comfier place for every booty.
Please.
Goit.
I'm warning you.
So, MeUndies promises if you're not comfy Bogart with any product for any reason, you can return your order for a full refund within 45 days. What does that mean? If you ain't comfy,
Goit.
that you could get a full refund within 45 days. And MeUndies is a great offer for our listeners. For any first-time purchasers, you're going to get 15% off and free shipping right to your door. All right? So if you want to get that 15% off your order, that free shipping and a 100% guarantee of a satisfaction, you go to MeUndies.com/banter.
Please.
And that's MeUndies.com/banter.
This is a...
Goit.
Thank you so much to MeUndies. And I'll tell you, I always want to say my undies because get your hands off of them. They're mine.
Get your hands off of my undies. Get your hands off of my undies.
Please.
Get your hands off of my undies.
Please.
Get your hands off of my undies.
Please.
Walking around
I'm warning you.
when you get your hands off my undies. Get them off my undies.
I'm warning you.
And I'm warning you, please. If you see me in my undies, keep your hands
No more.
Keep your hands off me.
No more. This is a serious message.
Stop my goits.
Peace and love.
Hands off the goits.
Peace and love.
Guys, let me tell you a little bit about Bespoke Post, our next riggedy rad sponsor. The winter, you can upgrade your day. How about this? Let's say, well, hold on. Is it still winter?
I don't know.
Guts. Well, I'll tell you, I think it is, technically. And this winter, you can upgrade your daily routine with Bespoke Post and their new seasonal lineup of must-have box of awesome collections. And man, a Bespoke Post package in the mail is like a treat from, like, super masculine Santa. Because it's like a box full of like stuff for the dude in your life or the dude that you live a life being, and it's full of cool stuff like knives and camping equipment and like, stuff to make like good coffee out in the woods.
You ever find yourself out in the woods
And you want coffee?
and you want coffee?
Basically, we're talking about unique goods every month. Like for me, for instance, I got this really nice puffy jacket that can like go into a little pack. Excuse me, who's calling me?
Goit.
And you can roll it into a little pack. You can have this little pack jacket. You know what I mean? I've always wanted a pack jacket. Is this episode called Goits? I've always wanted a pack jacket. I've always wanted a dang pack jacket, and I'll tell you, you can use that pack jacket as a pillow too when you're flying around or whatever. I like a multi-purpose jacket. It's also waterproof and real nice. I like it, and I'll tell you, Box of Awesome has you covered from winter cocktails to cozy threads and camping gear essentials. Box of Awesome has collections for every part of your dang life. So to get started, why don't you take a quiz at boxofawesome.com? Your answers will help them pick the right box of awesome for you, and that's important because if you like things that you like, then this thing is going to zero in on that and send you only those things.
I ordered something from it and I didn't get it yet, but I'm very excited about it.
There he goes into the void. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye that, Mike. Guys. So here's the deal, guys. They release new boxes every month across a ton of different categories. It's free to sign up, and you can skip a month or cancel anytime. And each box is valued at around $70.
I'm warning you with
Plus, with each box of awesome, you're supporting small businesses. 90% of everything that comes in your box of awesome is from small up-and-coming brands. How about that? Isn't that nice? Supporting the good goods. There's stuff like the Weekender that features metal hardware, reinforced frame, and quality leather straps. There's stuff called Trail, where you get a gut hook knife and a trail box. How about Carnivore? Ooh, it's got an American barbecue rub in the Carnivore box, and it's made by the Great American Spice Company in Rockford, Michigan. I'm talking really cool dude stuff, all right? So why don't you go to boxofawesome.com. You're going to get 20% off your first monthly box when you sign up and you enter that code BANTER at checkout. That's boxofawesome.com. Code BANTER for 20% off your first box.
Good.
This show's a goddamn mess. Boxofawesome.com. Code BANTER.
Enter.
Thank you so much. Bespoke Post and that box of awesome. Dude, what if we could make the code GOITS
I wish.
in the future?
It's important to reiterate that it's not.
It's not the name of the show. All right. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors. And thank you to our boy who made the music there. What's the name of that guy again?
Neil Ghosh.
Neil Ghosh.
Niladri Ghosh.
Mike,
Yes.
I want you to know that there was a lot more piss stories.
Great.
And I think we knew that.
Yes.
I think we knew that was going to happen. But we did get an email from the guy that initially sent the initial piss story.
John Ryan.
No, that's someone else.
Okay.
Can't be missed. But he sent new details. Now listen.
This is why we shouldn't talk about anything on the show.
I-
Because there's always details we don't know.
I kind of don't want to skip an email from that guy.
Sure.
But we did say that we were putting the toilet lid down on the piss story.
Yes. Well, everybody knows that we're emotionally out. So
Right.
you could read the update if you'd like.
Okay, but we'll get to that because I have a really exciting thing to share with you first.
Okay.
And what did we cut out of here? Like an hour and a half?
Yes. Something like that.
Because you had to talk about Michael Richards.
I had to.
You had something to say about it.
Yeah.
But I got a really bonkers link and from people. A lot of people sent this, and you even got it. And we were talking about it at the coffee shop this morning when we were grabbing a cup of coffee before the show. But I haven't read this. And I don't know really much about it other than it has something to do with Javier Bardem having a crush on E.T.
Okay. Okay.
Can you, what the fuck? But let's get to the bottom of this because that's all I know about it. So IndieWire did an article that says Dune star Javier Bardem's childhood celebrity crush is out of this world.
Is this one of those things where the actual quote is like, I really thought he was cute. And then to get clicks, the website is like, Javier Bardem has a fucking wants to fuck the shit out of E.T.
Very possibly, but that's why, see, we're going to do some reporting.
Roger.
And find out if that is what this is.
Roger.
Turns out Javier Bardem wanted to phone home with E.T. the Extraterrestrial from Steven Spielberg's hit 1982 film.
That's what we used to say for the... when we used to talk about the news with their corny fucking throws to their stories.
Hey, it looks like Javier Bardem
Wants to phone home with E.T.
He says, I remember the day... I remember... I was doing my Javier Bardem earlier. Wait. No, that's too much Andre.
Andre the Bardem.
I'm not going to try it. I remember the day I saw the film 3 times in a row. Bardem recalled...
That's the thing you don't want footage of.
Right. Yeah. Bardem recalled to British Vogue declaring his childhood crush was E.T. I remember when I met Steven Spielberg, humble brag. He's such a wonderful man. What an artist. Okay, let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Talking about some of his other work. Blah, blah, blah. Current climate. Spielberg's blah, 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 blah. Wait, what? Yeah, you're probably. I think you're right, dude.
I hate it, man.
I think you're totally right.
I'm out.
I don't even see a quote where he says he likes E.T. I mean, he said, okay.
Doesn't it suck that we gave this a click? We gave them what they wanted because this is everything that exists right now. It's teed up in a way where it knows where you are. So it's on Twitter or it's on Instagram and it tees you the thing up in a way where it's like, you got to help us get ads.
Right. Help people come to our site.
And then it does that and it gives you no information, but you gave somebody else
I just really want to give these people the benefit of the doubt because, man, what a skewing.
That's what they're banking on. People will give us the benefit of the doubt. No one would ever just make up something like that.
They keep saying his Hollywood his crush is E.T., but I don't see any fucking quote where he says it. And this isn't anybody's fault because we were sent
this is a group of people's fault. This is whoever wrote this's fault.
Yeah. I mean, it's just...
They manipulated you, Steve.
But it just got spread around a lot.
Yeah, but they manipulated you specifically.
Damn, they totally did.
Because you
why do they want
have
me
an
to be
emotional attack
manipulated?
because they want your click for their ads.
I got it.
Great.
I got it. But it still is a little bit skewed. But everything came from Vogue.
I like E.T.
I like
Whoa,
E.T.
you want to fuck it?
Hey, have you ever... Hey, do you want to fuck E.T.? I like E.T.
I just like E.T. as a...
Oh, you want to fuck him? I said I like
anyway,
him.
I've got to go. He said he's got to fuck it.
He says he's got to go fuck E.T. They asked him who was his childhood movie crush. And he says E.T. I remember the day I saw the film 3 times in a row. I remember when I met Steven Spielberg. He's such a wonderful man. What an artist. So maybe he didn't understand the question. Who is your childhood movie crush? Mm-hmm. Maybe he's just saying he liked E.T. a lot.
But that's not the reason. That's not the reason people click on that. That's the manipulative part.
But the crazy thing is like straight up the question is who is your childhood movie crush? And he said E.T.
But you know what you're doing by teeing it up in a way.
I think we should just call him.
Yes. Get him on the phone.
What if we had someone queued up to pretend to be Javier Bardem? We should just should we just text
my opinion goes nowhere.
When I'm in the room with E.T., he go nowhere. That's such an inside baseball bit just for us.
It's kind of nice.
Wow, I wish that was more exciting. You know what's funny, dude? when I got
That we called
so
it?
many people sent me that.
Yeah, because it says ET,
'Cause it says
and
ET,
you've said ET,
and I love
so
ET.
then you get messages for the rest of your life.
And it's not their fault
Uh-huh.
because they're like, oh, here's a thing that might be fun to read on DB or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh man, this is gonna be really good to read on DB. So I didn't read it,
Yeah.
but I went to Jesse Stillwell, friend
Mm-hmm.
of the show. And I was like, dude, can you remind me that I want to talk about this with Mike? Because I'm going to forget about it.
Uh-huh.
And it was like, he was reminding me like every other day to talk about it.
Yeah.
And then this morning.
I'm surprised Jesse wasn't like, hey, did you read through that article?
Well, I said to him, okay, not to put anything on him,
Uh-huh.
but I said to him this morning, I said,
Is it bullshit?
I said, I really hope it's worth it because I have been asking you to send me this fucking thing all week.
And he said
then,
what?
And he was like, me too, man.
Oh, he didn't.
He also didn't read it, I guess.
Not because Jesse wants to experience the show and be surprised
Which I appreciate. Because maybe he was like, it's shitty, but I don't want to tell him that. Who knows? But man, what a bummer. But it's so funny how I was like, man, this is probably going to be really funny. We're going to talk about how Javier Bardem wants to fuck ET.
Yeah.
Newsflash, news from around the globe. Anyway, let's do some History Roads, huh?
That sounds good.
All right, before I play that, let's do the fucking History Road theme. This thing's got so many sounds in it now, I have no idea where.
How many pages of sound?
Like 8.
And it's like 30 buttons per page.
It is. It's too many.
And we use 3 of them.
What if it was pages of History Road themes that we used? No, it's just pages of sounds.
Right.
I found out long ago, long way down History Road, History Road, History Road.
That's great.
It's a history road, isn't it? Wasn't it? Isn't it?
So
Still
good.
like it. Still like it very much. Who's that guy? Was that guy?
A
He
very
wrote the
dead
songbook?
person. The most dead person you could think of. I feel like I'm in Disneyland right now.
Yeah.
You know what's funny, man? I was like, the guy who like sent in the original piss story has a follow-up, but I don't remember that guy's name and I don't know how to find it, so we're just never gonna get it.
I feel like we're over 3 on this podcast.
But there is a bunch. It's crazy because there's a bunch.
Hold on. Can I say something before? Never mind. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. No, I found it. It's
Okay,
here
good.
right up top. Okay. He says, Michael. His name's Michael, the piss boy. And he says, hey, boys, it's piss boy Michael. I don't blame you at all for missing my email last week. And I know you said you were done with this piss debate, but my email contains a lot of answers to the questions you had. Thank you, love you. Shout out to Derek. All right, let's see. Piss Boy follow-up. Dear Mike and Steve, it's Piss Boy Michael. Thank you so much for reading and discussing my History Road last week. I appreciate the nuance that you approached to the issue, and I hope to provide more insight and hopefully some resolution in this follow-up. In my first email, I was too focused on getting read and missed some details. Or did you want to change it to push your...
So it doesn't matter now.
No.
Because when you present a story and you're like, debate this on your
all
show,
about how
if
you
you
present
don't
it,
give me all the details, that's it.
Yeah. If you don't give me all the details, it goes nowhere.
Yeah. So just know that everything you're about to say is like, it's a moot point. Doesn't matter.
Says the main thing I should have included is that, though, I was driving during the first incident. We were stuck in non-moving traffic at the time with no possible way out.
Okay.
Therefore, pulling over was not an option. Okay. And we were barely moving, so it wasn't dangerous. I was trying to keep up with the cars in
You're
front of me.
barely moving. You're not moving.
I mean, yeah, which is it?
I've driven in New York City. You could switch lanes while you're barely moving, and you could go to the bathroom.
Right. I was trying to keep up with the cars in front of me, though, when they inched forward, which may have contributed to the dribble. Oh, baby, don't you know?
I'm not
I'd
gonna feel
really-
bad for you for pissing and driving at the same time, man. I'm sorry.
The amount in the first incident was also not a lot of piss, but still unfortunately too much piss for anyone's pants to bear, which is why I changed at the next rest stop. Okay, so it was a lot of piss.
He's a pants pisser who pisses pants.
When what I missed from the second incident was that I was only in the passenger seat because I had just had a few drinks at dinner. The amount that time was much less than the first, but I still changed because it just so happened that I have an extra pair of shorts in the car that day. Little shorts. However,
Drops of piss.
after hearing the thoughtful perspectives of you two plus Owen, Harley, and Mike's mom, and after a lot of reflecting over the past week, I feel the need to end this and do what's right. The only way to have my sins forgiven is to acknowledge them and ask for forgiveness.
I don't think anyone's,
So-
you know. You're fine, dude.
This is what he's saying. This is his final word. I admit I am a pants pisser who has pissed his pants. I am deeply sorry for the trouble it has caused my girlfriend Bella, and I will try my best to control my bladder in the future.
Yes.
Thank you again for your time and opinions on this.
That's really what it's all about, is Bella being okay by the end of this.
Oh, so remember when we tried to call him and it went like, doo doo doo, this
Yeah.
phone is not in service. He gave us the wrong number.
He's
He
trying
said,
to throw us off the scent of his piss.
Good luck. And he says PISSS. I'm a customer service agent for a virtual phone service for businesses, and I often see funny business names I think you guys would like. I'm putting a sample of 2 here. If you think they're funny, I can follow up with more. There is Jews for Jesus. Well, that's a normal thing.
I've heard of that.
That's a
before.
totally normal thing.
Yeah.
And I am because of her.
Oof.
Whoa, that's a business?
Nice. What do they do?
I am
Corrugated boxes.
because of her.
What do they do?
Man, I don't know. I want to know. Can you know what they do, or you just
Poetry
get their
factory?
names? Let's try to guess. Yeah, I am because of her.
Tampon factory.
Yeah, it would have to be specific to her. Yeah, it's a tampon factory.
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe it's like children being raised by single moms.
It could be literally anything, because everything comes from.
Because everything comes from her. But yeah, I am because of her.
Yeah. So
It's
me
for
too.
everybody. It's everybody.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a bank.
It's an everybody factory.
We're a bank because everyone is because of her. It should just be called everyone's because
Yeah.
of her. Okay, Thomas sends an email that has caught my attention because it says, Steve, please read, I'll give you cookies. I don't want your goddamn cookies, but I appreciate your attempt to get
So
my
it
attention.
got your attention, and you don't want the.
And I don't want them, yeah. Thomas says, hello, boy and Mike. I'm Thomas. You can say my name, Steve. Don't worry, I'm a very open person. I'm a 19-year-old boy from central New York, and I have a tale of my recent personal attempt at a funny little dynamic quip.
Great.
Give me a few horn honks, if you so please. Yeah, sure, why not? 3 of my friends and I were volunteering at one of my school's fine arts solo festivals, humble brag, and my friend Cole brought his girlfriend of almost 3 years to talk with us for a few minutes.
Colvin or
They were talking about our good friend James, not present, for several seconds until Cole turned to me and asked, what's James' sister's name? It's on the tip of my tongue, but I just can't think of it. After a state of confusion, I blurted out the answer, Jill. Cole then proceeded to throw out the perfect bait as he said, oh yeah, James and Jill. In which I replied, James and Jill is my favorite Adam Sandler movie. To my surprise, everyone at our volunteer booth laughed.
That's great.
Everyone except Cole's girlfriend, whose face drooped, and once the laughter died down, said, I'm uncomfortable now. They broke up a week later. Is that why they broke up? Because of that little joke?
I hope so.
Me too.
I hope so.
You don't want that person in your life.
Dude, I hope those two people never even see each other again.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. Think
Thanks.
about how many people are together right now that aren't supposed to be together now at this moment.
Oh, so many.
Yeah. Think about
and
how many
unfortunate.
people are living their own lives and haven't even met the person they're going to have a terrible relationship with yet. Think about how fine you are now overall.
What do you maybe find calmness and peace in your fineness right
Yeah.
now.
You never
and
have
how
to-
fine you are.
Think about how lucky you are that you haven't had to deal with that.
Yeah.
That's kind of nice.
Oh, Margaret, don't you know I just love when you make your shepherd's cream pie?
Shepherd's cream pie was my favorite Adam Sandler.
I'm uncomfortable. Thanks for all the years of laughter. The years of tears of laughter. I tried to show my friends the ET video and not a single laugh. What's the ET video?
That's the one with the hot ass fucking alien.
Is that the one with that fucking goddamn?
The alien with the knee-high white boots.
Nevertheless, no two people can make me laugh nearly as much as you guys. Hope to meet you someday. Love, Thomas. P.S. Please don't say my name. I'm a very private person. Very funny. Drunk little boys in your area. What the fuck?
Don't open that one. It's gonna put you on a list.
Gui. Oh, Gui. Oh, like Guillermo, kind of? Hello there, Esteban Julio Veracruz Zaragoza and Michael Trilini Linguini Falzone.
Is this gonna be one of those emails that's a bit much?
That just is too much? Let's find out. My name is Guy, as in the karate onesies, and I'm a two-horn honk-born boy from Brazil, but I live in Ireland.
Nice. Wow. Okay.
It's a big journey, huh?
A lot of information.
And I write this squirty load to tell you fine gentlemen about the time 7-year-old me found mommy's special grape juice. Oh, this is why he's a drunk little boy. 'Twas a fine evening in my home. My mother was away, and my grandmother, who was meant to take care of me, was outside doing some bullshit. I don't know. Some grandma shit. You ever out there doing grandma shit?
Can't talk right now, dude.
We out here doing grandma shit. While Lil Soft No Good Dum Dum Me was inside chillin', you know, like you do. And as I was chilling, I get thirsty, and I think, boy, I sure could use some boy's juice.
I'm thirsty.
He says it's his favorite Prince album. He's already close to doing too much here.
Oh, close.
I gave him the benefit of the doubt.
We have different tolerances.
We have different
for what's too
tolerances.
much.
I run to the fridge only to find no juice in sight. I look through the fridge, frantically looking for some kind of juice, but that sweet nectar of the gods was nowhere to be seen. That is until I find a bottle with a nice lady holding grapes. And trusting said lady's charming smile, I drank from the bottle. The bottle was port wine, so it was yummy. So I drank a lot of it, or at least enough to get a 7-year-old blasted drunk.
7-year-old access to
Alcohol. And 7-year-old that easy.
But also,
access.
where is this? Different country?
In Ireland, I guess.
They have different size shells.
Maybe it was in Brazil. I don't know. He says, I still have a vivid memory of the world spinning as I laid in my grandma's couch. Favorite Wickwillian family candle. Good. I don't remember much else because, well, you know, I was 7. Anyway, I've watched a long time and I love a long time. Take care. Well, thank you, Guy, for telling us a story about how you kind of got a little drunk. When
I'm
you were
surprised that a 7-year-old would get drunk. I thought they would just... I don't know.
7. Well, remember in that movie E.T. with that super hot alien?
Yeah.
When the kid gets drunk?
Does the kid get drunk?
Yeah, because E.T.'s drinking beers out of the fridge, remember? And they're like connected.
Yeah, but the kid doesn't get drunk.
Elliot gets drunk. Yeah,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
not the girl, not the little girl, who was more of maybe a 7-year-old than the
little boy gets drunk.
The boy gets drunk. Yeah,
Man, I don't remember
because
anything
E.T.
about
start because remember their bodies are like connected because he's an alien, and so like he starts going through the fridge and he drinks beer and he starts to get
He
drunk.
sits down on his little belly.
Yeah, and then the kid in class is like, and going like, "Ah!" like laughing at people and shit.
Damn. E.T. got a kid drunk. No one ever talks about that.
Joe sends a short history road saying, "Hello,
Hi.
told you so. I told you it'd be short, Joe."
God. Thank you, Joe. Joe Ryan.
Who picks up trees and
Puts them down.
who picks up trees that come to his knees? John Ryan. Someone says they added Mike to Fortnite. I think they're seeing that. Remember that one Fortnite character?
Summer Mike?
Yeah, this one.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. There is a character that looks a lot like Mike, and it's pretty cool. Of course, he has that one, so don't try to get it for him. All right?
Don't try to get it for me, please.
This is a thing from Maria, and an email. She says, this email is about art, not piss, so I appreciate that. She says, hi, boys. It's your girl, Maria, a.k.a. Sexy Mike, a.k.a. your favorite Ghostbuster.
Hell yeah.
Maria Spangle. I think it's a familiar name. I think she's been a fan of the show for a while. She says, don't say her last name, but
Fair
too bad.
enough.
It's your girl, Maria. I'm a 21-year-old art student who will be graduating in May and beginning the journey to becoming an elementary school art teacher. You have helped in more ways than one, not only keeping me company as I spend long nights in the studio, but also with launching my new website. I used Squarespace, promo code BANTER,
Nice.
and saved a whole bunch of money on my portfolio site, which I think looks really, really nice. #ad.
Did she send it?
Feel free to check it out if you like paintings and penis-shaped knit sculptures.
I do like both of them.
It's mariaspangle.com. Okay,
You could
so
be a
it's okay.
teacher and have a website where you sell penises.
Yeah, I guess, huh? Yeah. It's almost like someone like Seth Rogen could be the voice of Pumbaa in a Disney movie, but that guy smoked weed all the time.
If you were a 35-year-old man and you had an Etsy business where you sell sculptures of penises, could you be a grade school art teacher?
I don't think so. I really don't think so. What is that, a double standard?
I don't know.
But yeah, so Maria Spangle, you can go to mariaspangle.com. We'll give you a free shout out. Oh, there's really cute shit here. I don't think it is actually penis shaped. I think she's just joking.
They just happen to be.
Oh no, there's definitely. Well, they're
See?
like.
There you go.
But you know what? At least it's kind of like it's like condoms. I guess it's like knitted condoms.
Sure.
Like that's like a condom.
They look very cool.
Yeah, but I guess that's like that's cool because that's like safe sex. It's like if people are gonna have sex anyway. I guess I
Yes.
would want my teacher to be like all about safe sex.
How do you have safe sex with a helmet?
We'll talk about it later, Mike. Anyway, she says, can't wait for you guys to come to Chicago. Thanks for everything, Maria Spangle. Don't say my last name. It's spelled Spengel.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you for sharing your toes.
Oh, how about this? Allison. So this person named Allison says, you've ruined cum for me.
Oh,
Also, multiple
we did.
Also, multiple Mortimer's greatest honk. What? Dear always stoned Jesus man and loud boy.
Not always.
Hello, my name is Sunny. Disregard my full name from my email address. Yeah, it is different. You said your name was Allison, but you're saying Sunny now. I'm a queer 25-year-old two-horn honk summer girl coming at you from up in Portland, Oregon. Train horn honk.
Is that what that is?
No. I think this is just one of those real big horns.
It sounds like a boat, like a tugboat.
Yeah. Or Goofy's nose. The other night I was flicking the old bean, as one does.
Okay.
And right when I was about to climax, you want to know what happened? My BS bonkers ADHD brain of mine decided to internally yell, I'm coming day and night in Arnold's voice over and over and over again. I swear any other time that sound clip wouldn't be a mood killer.
Sorry, player.
So this is to say a big fuck you guys for ruining the only thing that gives my brain serotonin these days. Now I'll just have to listen to this dumb podcast on repeat instead to cure my depression.
That's the person who uses the podcast to come.
Yes.
We
Oh
found it.
yeah. Dude. We're like
I'm coming day and night.
Anyway, thanks for doing what you guys do. I've been following along since the Mike gives advice on walks in New York and the early sword feed days. Y'all have really, truly cheered me up over the years. If you ever get around to that US tour, I beg you, please come to Portland.
I'm coming.
Some of us are not as fake, hipster, annoying, and pretentious as it seems. Well, actually, I won't lie. A lot of Portlanders suck, in my opinion, but I'm not going anywhere, so still come here.
I'm coming.
Lastly, I've attached a link to one of my favorite honks ever. I would bet money you haven't heard it, Steve. Tell Kevin to listen. The honking involves multiple Mortimers. Watch the video until the end. That's when the real gold strikes. My dream is for it to hit a trial run in DB Labs, but maybe I shouldn't get my hopes up. Keep on honking on. Love you, boofers. Sunday. What was the... Or Sunny. Sunny. Sunday.
Sunday.
What was the word again? Goits?
Goits.
Oh, P.S. Also, shout out to that one guy from an earlier History Road who's a listener from Humboldt County. I grew up there. Ayo, let's hang out. P.P.S. I know it was just a bit, but I hear y'all in the market for a marketing job person. If you ever actually do need someone to yell at advertisers or do the boring social media posting, your girl is extremely unemployed. Interesting.
Okay.
I'm not saying that won't be put into consideration.
HMU.
It's yeah, it's just, you know, you're usually the squeaky wheel gets the grease, right?
No.
But if you
No, there's other things.
I mean,
the squeaky wheel definitely gets looked at. Gets a
look. Yeah, it's important to do something about the squeaky wheel.
Look at it.
And you can maybe a little attention, it depends. But let's listen to this Mortimer thing that Sunny or whatever the fuck your name is. Sunday sent. So okay. It's only 57 seconds, so I'll thank you for that.
It's a video.
There's a guy with like a weird pipe on top of a giant... Oh, okay. Wow. It looks like a giant pan flute. And he's got a bunch of Mortimers. And he's...
Is that Rowdy Piper? Could this be any louder? Throwing up in his mouth. That's fun. That's a fun thing. That's a fun internet video.
I love it.
I like that it was in the middle of a field.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I like a lot about that video.
And he was just shoving Mortimers into the top of these big tubes, and he was squeaking them, and it made like a fun little rock and roll ditty.
I wonder if more people would go to church if the organ was
a bunch of Mortimers?
Yeah.
Squeak.
That's the only song they play.
All right, let's do one more, and then we could do some plugs and say goodbye.
Okay.
Let me see. Boop, 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 boop. A Tale of Poop, Erections, and Murder.
Whoa, what the fuck?
From Madison. Yeah, let's go. That sounds great. From a funeral director in Balmer.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my.
I'm coming.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Mike and Steve, longtime listener from Alabama here. I'm a 24-year-old and as you can see from the title, I'm a funeral director and embalmer. Obviously, that freaks people out, out sometimes, but I thought y'all would enjoy the craziest situation I've been through while being in the death care industry.
Death care.
Let's go. A few years ago, we got a death call for a man that died in a horse trailer.
A death call.
A death call.
That's with the whistle that you got.
That's screaming.
Yeah.
Death whistle. They died in a horse trailer. Sometimes there's apartments above where the horses are. What? So we go to pick him up and notice instantly that 1, he has poop all over his front, and 2, he has an erection. Wow, death is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that movie Clerks? That Clerks taught us that boners.
I'm not even supposed to be hard today.
I'm not even supposed to die today. So we make the removal and bring him back to the funeral
Not
home.
even supposed to be hard right now.
The whole time. Not even supposed to be. The whole time he has a boner, and we don't know why, because once you die, that typically stops working.
Not if you break your back, I don't think.
Well, the family kindly let us know that he has a penis pump insert inside his dick, and there's a button under his skin that will make him hard.
I think I'm out.
This is fascinating.
I think I need.
It's fascinating.
I think I need a break.
I need to lay
I
down.
think I need a break.
Dude, that's so fascinating.
Think about how much you have to love to fuck for that to happen. To get that. Doctor, you gotta do something. I love fucking.
And even if I barely get anything
Give me
out
a
of it.
button.
Give me a button.
Can you give me a button?
Yeah, we can give you a button. Isn't that crazy? You can get a button. The thing is like, I understand the invention of that button exists for people who truly need it, right?
For sure. Or the people who love to
Or the
fuck.
people who love to fuck. And I think that's awesome that we live in a time where you can pay money.
That's the only
to
reason
have a
why you
button.
would need it.
No, I think there's probably people who like, they have ED or whatever and they can't get it up. It's
the
medically they
same.
can't.
Love to fuck. That person wants to fuck so much that they would have a machine put in their dick. That's it.
Yeah.
Yes. And you're like, no. They could also want to have sex.
Well, but like, you don't have to love to fuck to want to have a normal human.
Okay, sometimes you hate to fuck, but you want a boner real bad.
Well, no, but I feel like you're calling people who would get that like super horny.
No, you have to love to fuck. Enough to get a machine put in your dick. Thank you.
We come to find out that this man had a mistress of sorts, and the night he died, he called his sneaky link for some sexy fun time.
I'm gonna hit the button. Be here in 15.
She goes, give you a head start. I'm rubbing my finger over the button, but I'm not pressing it.
I got the button halfway depressed.
How about this? How about you push the button?
My hand's on the button.
She comes over to the horse trailer and they start getting busy. At one point, she's on top, and all of a sudden, the dude suffers a heart attack. Rest in peace.
I mean, that's the way to go, though, yeah?
Oh, yeah. I guess she thought she was really putting in some work because she looks down and notices he's dead. She is so scared that she shits all over him and runs away to her sister's house.
Or that's what they were into, and she didn't want to say that.
She spends the night in her sister's front yard and tells her what happened in the morning, and then they go to the police. I think about that woman every day.
So
and
there I was, fucking him.
I think about
If you get a machine put in your dick, do you also get a little switch that gives it zzz?
I mean, why not? Why not at that point? Sure.
It's Bluetooth. You could do it to your phone.
Dude, what if someone else could connect to it?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. That's a great idea, Mike. I think about that woman every day and wonder if she worries that she has a killer pussy. And then she put a little smiley emoji in there. Anyway, you guys are amazing and hilarious, and I can't wait for Fridays so that I can cry laugh on my way to my sad job. Love you all. P.S.
Damn.
If you piss yourself or on your pants, you're a pants pisser. No cap. Madison.
Fuck yeah, Madison.
Madison, I want to say that as uncomfortable as your story may have made us, it's important, the work that you do, and we salute you from DB for doing that crazy work with dead people, because someone's got to do it. And the fact that you're doing it and sharing funny stories with us makes me really happy. So thank you for being a listener. Thank you for your history road.
You ever give him a little kiss to send him off?
I want to know. There is a phone number there, but yeah? All right.
I need to know if she gives him a little kiss. While Steve is calling that person who touches dead people on a regular basis, I'd like to tell you that I'm going to be out of town pretty soon. So come see me do stand up out of town. Thank you. The 24th of this month, February, I'll be in Denver, Colorado. And then on the 15th of March, I'll be in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. 16th, Washington, D.C. 18th, Gramercy Theater in New York. And then I'll be in Milwaukee a couple days later on the 24th. Maybe some New York things in between. Also, on the 4th of March, next month, first Friday of next month, is the next Surrounded show. And I suppose that we have to talk about our fucking Valentine's Day knockout collaboration with Ellie Zayas. We had her draw us a t-shirt, been friends for a long time, look for an excuse to work together, and she drew us a fucking awesome Valentine's Day t-shirt. So it'll be another limited time thing like the Born Hungry thing. And first of all, so funny to see photos of
stupid
you guys in the gym or in public with a t-shirt that says Born Hungry.
Yeah, I have to show you this one my friend Ralph sent me.
Yeah.
So he said, getting my taxes done like...
That's really funny. Business setting, Born Hungry.
Yeah, and then he said, I caught every single person I saw today trying to figure out the shirt. They were just staring at it.
That's great. Dude, somebody wore it to the Surrounded show, and then one of my comedian friends says, that dude has a t-shirt on that says Born Hungry. I was like, yeah, he does.
Dude, see, and that's the thing. Like, the idea that you don't know that it's funny, even though it's associated with the podcast, that's some lightning in a bottle. That's what we want.
Yeah, that's fun.
We want people to be like, that's just a good shirt, right? And so, great job.
I also think that a shirt that says Dynamic Banter, I think is already like I wear it because it's like that. I think it's just a cool thing to wear on a t-shirt because it's what you would like, unless you're like completely antisocial.
Right.
It's what you would hope for. Some dynamic banter.
Right. With your loved ones and
anyone really.
And maybe a dead person.
Maybe a dead person if you want. Put the headphones on them. See if their dick moves.
Oh, that's a good question. So you want to know if she ever kisses them and says to
send
say
them
goodbye.
off. Yeah.
And I want to know if she's ever put headphones on them and played like a song and see if they like it. Maybe they tap their feet
to see if it's called the Weekend at Bernie's test.
Yeah.
But if you want that t-shirt, go to dynamicbanter.clothing.
It really was like a tin drum song that made him dance. Come alive.
Well, he had the curse put on him by the Mobu.
What's her name again?
The Mobu.
Goits.
Goits.
Oh no, Madison's not gonna answer.
You think the dead people ever pick up her phone if she's not in the room? It's just echoing around the morgue right now.
Whoa. Bunch of dead people hearing the phone right.
Hi, this is Miss.
No, turn it off. You gotta turn it off. Just turn it off.
Tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, Madison. This is Steve Zaragoza and Mike Falzone from Dynamic Banter. You missed our call, but we had a really good question about you working with dead people, and it's just never going to happen now. So we hope you have a wonderful time, and send in another history road about some scary death shit, because, it makes us more comfortable when we talk about death sometimes, I think. That's a good thing. Especially Mike. All right, Madison, thanks for reaching out. We appreciate your history road, and have a lovely day. You suck for not answering the phone. All right. Well, guys, thank you for listening to the show.
Yes.
We hope you guys go out and see Mike do his funny shit. Those Surrounded shows are so fun and stupid.
Yes.
And it's such a fun time. And everybody who's there feels like they're a part of the show.
Well, they are.
Which is like really unique in like a comedy stand-up world. Because usually it's like, do not interact. And it is very specific that you say, do not interact unless you're interacted with.
Just don't be a piece of
shit.
shit.
Don't be a piece of shit. And it seems to work.
Yeah.
Like people seem to like...
People get
respect it.
Yeah, they're smart.
Which is awesome. And that's all you want out of humanity is people to respect your shit. So, without further ado...
Guys.
We appreciate you guys. We love you guys.
Don't slam the fucking door.
Dude, why isn't that a button?
I know, dude. There's so many. God damn jackass. I don't want to hear any more bullshit. That goes for me, too.
I want to have a clue now.
I'm going to give you a clue.
No more.